Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero, and today we're going to be talking about the Hogwarts Legacy director responding to loaded questions about J.K. Rowling and the idea of taking her world from her. Which, honestly, you can't reclaim a world that you never claimed in the first place. It's not your world to claim. It's J.K. Rowling's world that you're using to build a game around. Without it, you wouldn't have a game called Hogwarts Legacy. But we're gonna jump in this article from Bounding in the Comics here. It says Hogwarts Legacy director Alan Tudyk responds to loaded questions about J.K. Rowling and the idea that the Wizarding world can be reclaimed from her, which it can't. In the wake of the call for a boycott, the director for Hogwarts Legacy, Alan Tudyk, recently responded to some loaded questions about the upcoming game and how the Wizarding world of Harry Potter can be reclaimed from J.K. Rowling. It cannot. For months, there has been attempts to foster a boycott of Hogwarts Legacy, whether it be claiming goblins or these type of caricatures, essentially looked at characters that look like Jews, falsely portraying the game's plot as halting and oppressed groups uprising, setting false user tags on Steam, and claiming the game's male protagonist is anti-trans. This is weird. This was born of Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling having stated in 2020 that sex is real and cautions focusing on avoiding offending transgender people results in the denial of the female identity. Yeah, because, trans women are not women, trans men are not men. I will continue to say this on my channel, and I don't give a fuck. Her comments were taken as anti-trans, despite her insistence, leading to scorn from activists and supporters ever since. Game director Alan Tudyk discussed the outcry in recent comments to IGN. The phrasing of IGN's exact question wasn't published, however, their article notes as the game inches closer to release only 2 weeks away. Key customers will be navigating a thicket of unresolvable ethical quandaries. Is it possible to divorce the themes of love and belonging, so crucial to the Harry Potter canon, from its mercurial author? No, it isn't. It's her world. There's nothing you can do about it. Cry more. Can the Wizarding world ever be reclaimed from J.K. Rowling if she stands to profit from every unit that Hogwarts Legacy sells? No. Here's how Alan Tudyk, the game's director, addressed the discrepancies. Tudyk responded by not mentioning Rowling by name or the boycotts themselves. Quote, I think for us there are challenges in every game we've worked on. This game has been no different. When we bumped into those challenges, we went back and refocused on the stuff that we really care about. We know our fans fell in love with the Wizarding world, and we believe they fell in love with it for the right reasons. So essentially saying we don't care about the criticism, we just want to make a game that the fans can get invested in, which is the right idea. Because these woke weirdos on Twitter were never going to buy this game to begin with. We know that's a diverse audience. For us, it's making sure that the audience, who always dreamed of having this game, had the opportunity to feel welcomed back. To insisted that they have a home here and that it's a good place to tell their story. IGN writer Luke Winkle asked too if he ever had second thoughts about working on this IP after Rowling's biases made headlines. They're not biases. They're just factual statements that you don't agree with. Go fuck yourself. According to Winkle, and that's why nobody gives a shit about what IGN has to say about literally anything. Two, after a pause, simply reiterated the Avalanche software made the game for everyone. It would seem calls to boycott and even reports on it magnifying it haven't had much of an effect. At the time of writing, Hogwarts Legacy is a top-selling game on Steam. The game has risen 4 places, surpassing the Steam Deck and the Dead Space remake. This is based on pre-orders alone and just on Steam. Hogwarts Legacy launches February 10th for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and it'll launch later on for Xbox One and Switch. On top of this, also they said that the deluxe editions, the 2 deluxe editions and the regular edition were Xbox's number 1, number 2, and number 3 best selling, and for PlayStation it was also the top selling game as well, based on pre-orders. On top of this, the idea that the Wizarding world can be reclaimed Rowling is laughable, given the fact that she's the actual author of the novels. To hit this home even further, Warner Bros. Discovery boss David Zaslav informed investors during the company's 2022 Q3 earnings call in November that he wants to do more Harry Potter films with Rowling. Yes, because pretty much the movies are a billion-dollar franchise. Zaslav said, when you have a franchise movie, you can often make 2 to 3 times the amount of money you make in the US because you get a slot and a focus on the big movies that are loved, that are tentpole, that people are going to leave home, leave early from dinner to go to see, and we have a lot of them. Batman, Superman, Aquaman. If we can do something with JK on Harry Potter going forward, Lord of the Rings. What are we doing with Game of Thrones? What are we doing with a lot of these big franchises that we focused on franchises? These are actually older comments that David Zaslav made. I made a video talking about the more movies from Harry Potter in a previous video. So, yeah. Essentially, I don't know why this person thinks that they can reclaim a world that he did not create. J.K. Rowling created this world that people got invested in through the books first, obviously, and then normies like myself who got invested in it through the movies, who can still go back and read the books and they'd still be fantastic and they will stand the test of time. But the fact that you think that you can do this is very laughable indeed. And honestly, if it seems to be that the main focus, though, for this director is making a game that the fans can be invested in, not giving a crap about what these weirdos on Twitter think about them making this game, or what the comments that J.K. Rowling made, which every comment she's made were factual statements and saying that she doesn't want biological males in women's spaces and biological women's spaces, which I don't want that either. I don't need to see, like, if I have a daughter, I don't need to see that she's trained her whole life to be good at a sport just to be beaten by a biological male because we've accepted this nonsense, this mental illness as normal, as something normal. I don't need that. But like I said, I think that'll be the end of this video. Actually, thank you all for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button if you like the video. Comment below what you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. I appreciate all the new subscribers, new reviewers, returning viewers. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications and set it to all. That way you get notifications every time I post a new video, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.